we're better without it. We're gonna stick without that for the time being anyway, and just go. You left your country and what? This is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try to keep up with this as much as I can. I've got two phones here. I've got one with the chat going on, so I can keep track of what you guys are saying in the chat. I can see a bit on here, but it scrolls way too fast. Anyway, we're starting here at what's known as Hachiko. Hachiko is, and you can see this behind me. I'll flip the camera. Hachiko is a meeting spot here in Tokyo, and the reason why it's a meeting spot is, well, the story goes that there was a dog, Hachiko was the name of this dog, that's what the statue is, and the dog used to come back to this train station to meet his owner, his master, whatever you want to call it, every day after he came home from work, and it became famous, that story, so they put up a statue, and this is where everyone comes to meet. But why don't we get walking here? We'll get, yeah, Tokyo tour right on. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. So this is, well, for all intents and purposes, one of the main meeting spots for a lot of people when they're meeting in this place to go hang out in Shibuya. But the main thing here that everybody knows about, or you may have seen or heard about, is the main Shibuya crossing, and I'll give you a view of it there. This is that major busy crossing that well, a lot of people have seen famously in movies and on YouTube videos and TV all over the place. So we're gonna cross here and we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk. This is sort of my old stomping grounds when I used to live here. I used to hang out in this area quite a bit. Lived not too far from here, so it's only about 2 train stops away from here, and that's kind of, this is, it's like a horror movie clock. Yeah. Damn, dial up. I've been there. It's fun. Yeah, it is really cool. And what's crazy, the people crossing. There's so many. It's not that busy because it's kind of still early in the day right now, but we'll see how things go, and we'll see how copyright claims go on this video as well, because wow, there's a lot of external noise that's probably copywritten by other people. But here, let's have a look. The lights are about to change here at Shibuya Crossing, and it's just like a wall of people. It's amazing. Flip that camera around. Come on, let's go. All right. So yeah, it's just a wall of people, and so many people with their coming out and taking selfies as the lights change here. It's it's pretty hectic, to be honest. But yeah, here we are. Let's go for a walk. Now this area here is like it's a main shopping area for a lot of people, and I'm gonna try not to get copyright claims as I walk through here, because there's lots of music, plenty of music going on. But yeah, cool end of town, and it's usually quite busy here. Lots of restaurants, lots of really good stuff to eat around these parts, and again, more and more shopping. Bowing out tonight, sorry. Oh, okay. It was David. Disgusting. What's disgusting? I'm not sure. What's what? All right, sure. All right, well, see you later. Anyway, let's keep going. Japan and Canada, yeah. Wish we had an IKEA on every corner like Starbucks. I haven't seen an IKEA out here, but there are like IKEA-like places in Japan. That's for sure. But yeah, let's just out for a walk. You gonna get food, Clyde? Well, I had breakfast before heading out, and I don't think I don't think I'm gonna need to eat for a little while anyway. I'm going out with a good friend of mine, Haynes, for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna save my appetite for that. What do we got going on here? Hello, oh, Truckman Fire, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone in the chat. Can believe you had a visit. What? Shake my head. Yeah, okay. IKEA Sweden, yeah, right? Yeah, there are like IKEA type places here. There's a shop called Mujidashi. You can actually find in Canada. Very similar type stuff, but a little less furniture heavy. Big in Japan tonight. Yeah, I'm not very big in general, period. But yeah, it's, just, wow, it's always so loud over here. Trying to keep track of the chat here as much as I can. I don't know how long the batteries are going to last. My phone this phone, the one that is my daily driver, has been acting up lately. All these shawarma and kebab places everywhere in Tokyo. I love it. They're actually really good. Really good. But let's deck down this side street here. But yeah, that was Sentagai. That's the main strip, I guess they like to call it. That's the name of the street, Sentagai. You're still taller than 90% of the folk you pass. yeah, but in Canada, I'm not taller than a lot of people. I mean, I'm pretty just average. It's funny. But yeah, let's go for a jaunt up the way. I think the goal here is to head off to Yoyogi Park, because it's always a nice walk to go up that way. And this is what I did, like, I think about 3 years ago on the channel. I had a walk and I brought people on the live stream. I don't know if there's quite as many people watching back then, but here we go. We'll just go for it here. So across the street. In this area you don't see a ton of these, but this is like an arcade. But always on the main floor they have the UFO catchers. They're like machines with a claw, the claw machine, right? That you win prizes. But they're actually doable in Japan. It's not like when you go to the bowling alley and they got a claw machine that's just impossible to win. I think we'll head up this way. Why not? There's people taking pictures of a poster. Interesting. Yeah, must be a good poster. It's like Gundam or something. All right, let's get moving. Let's see what's happening. Grab an Asahi beer. It's like really early in the day. I'm gonna grab an Asahi later. It's funny because that's what I normally drink back home. I like that beer. It tastes a little different here though. It's the Asahi here is actually brewed here in Japan. I'm not sure where I know Sapporo's done in, I think, Guelph, Ontario. I'm not sure where Asahi is made. But yeah, it's been a while since I've walked this strip. I think about 3 years now. Yeah, it's amazing. It's almost like they have the road shut down for cars. I guess only local traffic only. We'll see. Have you seen Godzilla today? Yeah, no, it's not kaiju season, unfortunately, so you won't be seeing any of that. You have to wait. I booked my trip too early, unfortunately, so I'll be missing out on any of those kaiju visits. Now I'll head over this way. On the wrong side. Let's go. All right. So, live streaming like this, it makes me just think about, during the convoy, all the people like man on the street live streaming. And How tricky that must have been, especially with the cold weather, and just making sure your batteries are you have enough battery for everything, and keeping it going. Because again, this phone is the battery's just shot now, I think, and yeah, it goes 15-minute city, lol. Yeah, it's funny. The 15-minute city thing, like obviously being trapped in a prison would be terrible, but some of the points, um, it's funny because even in Tokyo, probably the most convenient place I've ever been in my life, nothing is within 15 minutes. I mean, there are some things that are 15 minutes away, but for a large part, you still got to take a train. You still got to go places. I mean, it took me. I mean, to get to Shibuya was what a 10-minute walk and then another 10-minute train ride. So I mean, that's 20 minutes right there. Like, good luck with your 15-minute cities. I don't think that'll ever fly. It won't ever work. But I mean, obviously, people want to live close to work or not have to travel or commute or things like that. I just 15 minutes get out of town. It's not gonna work. Not gonna happen. And yeah, locking people down is just not something that people kindly go along with. I don't think ever. That's just not. How's the poutine there? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So here I am at another crossing. Whereabouts am I? The music store is just up there. At Tower Records. I don't know how they stay in business with digital music these days. That's just the thing. Genki desu ka? Genki desu yo. Arigatou gozaimasu. Doing good. Doing good. And the weather's fantastic. Holy cow. It's like 20 degrees outside and it's beautiful and yeah, no complaints. No complaints whatsoever about that. But we're walking up the way here. So for people who are just joining in, we're in Shibuya, and we're going to be walking up to Harajuku, which is another famous neighborhood for shopping. And then we're going to be going into Yoyogi Park and go for a walk there. It's a nice place to go. It's a place I've enjoyed going on many occasions. Uh-oh, people are getting antsy at the crossing. Bro's checking you out? Yeah, maybe. You took a PCR test. Yeah, I took it. I had to take one to travel because I didn't want to show proof of vaccination or any of that stuff. So. Yeah, I think you guys. Well, yeah. Well, there's the thing. So, yeah, a lot of people still doing the mask thing. Actually, in most places, it's mandatory, like on busy trains and stuff. Still at the moment until day after tomorrow, and then they're lifting that restriction. They've been under that restriction for a lot longer. I'm gonna walk this way. They've been under that restriction still. In Japan for some time, but you'll see a lot of people just don't really care much or ignore it. For the most part, it's mostly people just doing it just to get along, so it's not a hassle. But you'll see as we go around, there are many people that are just either non-compliant or just don't care for the most part. It's an interesting thing. All right. I don't play mandates. Yeah. No, a lot of people don't. Oh, this is going to be tricky because there's probably copywritten music going on right now. So I'm going to just try to talk over it as much as I possibly can so we don't get in trouble here for the music in front of the music shop, the Tower Records, because it's just blaring very loudly, and I'm going to keep walking and try not to get copyright strike. The last time I did a stream walking on the street in Japan, I actually had my video taken down in several countries, including Canada. So we weren't allowed to view it after the stream went down, and it was because I was walking by a store, cell towers or something, just there. No, we're back. We're back. Is everybody seeing this? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Out of a more hectic, busy area right in front of Tower Records, and that was, yeah. I had to dodge the music. Yeah, everybody, hit the like button. How many people are in here? 312 people. I can't see how many likes or any of that stuff. I don't. Oh yeah, 190. Like, oh come on, you guys could do a little better than that. I'm sure. Let's. Well, you guys know the drill, right? If YouTube's algorithm sees more likes on the stream, then they recommend it out to more people, and that's sort of the idea here. So I really appreciate when you guys hit that like button. Yeah, look at that. We're coming up. We're coming up at 236. Nice. Doing better. Doing better. Thumbs up. Da-da-da. Let's see. Not many motorbikes. No, not today. It seems like there's not that many. How's my vacation so far? I'm loving it. And I'm gaining weight because the food here is just so good. The food in Japan is just absolutely amazing. You can't complain about that. Yay, Felix Rex. Stay safe. There's nowhere safer than here, man. You really like danger going to Japan. I don't know why. Why? What do you mean? There's nothing dangerous here at all. It's amazing. But we did have an earthquake last night, a magnitude 4. I slept right through it. I didn't even know it was happening. That's the thing that happened just last night. But that's the thing. I always give you a thumbs up, Clyde. Thank you so much, Tammy. So much food in vending machines. We'll take a little trip to a vending machine corner at some point in this stream. Why not? Get out of Tokyo if you want to see motorcycles. Yeah, totally. We're going to Osaka next week, so that should be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I miss Japan. Where are you in Tokyo, Clyde? Well, we're in between Harajuku and Shibuya at the moment. I'll be walking up that way momentarily. I was just waiting for the light there. Any honking? Believe it or not a lot. Not a lot. People don't abuse the horn. Not like other major cities where, and I'm not referring to Ottawa. That's just funny. The horn honking thing. I'm gonna cross over here as well. No, it's funny. Like traffic seems to work really well in this city. You don't see a lot of traffic jams. You don't see a lot of that. It just works really well here. It just works really well. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place, bud. Oh, that guy. Do Japanese people know about the Freedom Convoy? Not a lot. No, the Canadian news did a really good job of suppressing what was going on there. Yeah, no, a lot of people don't know about that. Hokage, sir. No, I have not met Hokage. I don't know who that is. Is everything normal, Clyde? Yes, everything's normal here. For the most part. I mean, you have the mask thing that a lot of people are wearing them, but this time of year, honestly, a lot of people wear masks anyway, and a lot of it doesn't have to do with COVID. It has to do with kafun sho. That's in Japanese. It's hay fever season right now. Like seriously, guys, it is warm. It's like 20 degrees out. I'm heading over to this side of the street because it's more in the shade, and the direct sunlight with the walking is getting a little warm. Might have to ditch the hoodie at some point, but yeah, it's really nice. It's warm out, but the kafun, that's the hay fever, and it's an interesting story about how that came to be, because, and I'm just gonna turn this off for a second so it doesn't overheat on this side. But hay fever in Japan, well, there's, you asked for bikes, right? You asked for a bike. There it is. That's a loud one. The reason hay fever is so bad, after the Second World War, Japan did this thing. They wanted to foster industry, and I mean, pretty industrious here. But one of the things that they did was they cut down these entire forests and planted red cedar trees in the hopes that they could have a logging industry, because they use so much wood, right? And they were trying to foster industry. Turns out nobody wanted to log. Nobody wanted to do that job. So there's not much of it that happens here, regardless of the fact that there's so many red cedars. But so what ended up happening is now they have these giant forests with these red cedars that shed tons of pollen, like tons, and it's really bad pollen too. It's the stuff that really gives you hay fever, and so you get a lot of people wearing those masks for that reason, because hay fever is so just terrible. If it affects you, it'll really nail you. Some mornings you go outside and like you'll see like a dust on everything, just this like yellow dust, and that's the pollen from those trees. So much of it. But yeah, that's a big reason for the masks anyway. For the most part, a lot of people, because people will tell you like, oh, I've been to Japan years ago and everybody wore masks. That's the thing. And it's largely kafun jitsu. Yeah, that's the martial art you got to study to avoid that. Looks like there's an Air Jordan store going up over here. Okay, interesting. This area is ever changing, which is really cool. Every time you come through here, there's new stuff all the time, and there's always like, I have these really old buildings all throughout Japan. It's amazing. There's you'd be in the middle of a busy district, and then all of a sudden there'd be like a shrine that'd be hundreds of years old. It's amazing to see. Ooh, that looks good. Pizza shop. The pasta house. All right, it's a pasta shop. Go to Japanese McDonald's? Nah. So that's the thing. You go to McDonald's anywhere in the world, and it's McDonald's. You know what I mean? I want to eat that stuff while I'm here. There are a few things that are on the menu that you won't find in North America, like the shrimp burger and the teriyaki burger. But there's so many better things to eat. I love miso ramen. Yeah, I was really kind of disappointed though, actually. So in our local neighborhood, there's this ramen shop that me and the wife used to go to and loved it so much. And they do miso ramen there. And I'm saying I'm disappointed, yet we went there the other day, and the miso ramen is so good. They had white or red miso. I like the white miso. Miso butter ramen is so good. It's so good, and I had some of that. But the reason why I'm disappointed is it's new people own it, and before they used to have tantan men that was really good, and it's no longer on the menu. And it's tantan men it's like it'd be the miso base, but it was they put a what would you call it? A sesame flavor in it. It's like thick sesame soup with the ramen, and they do like ground beef on top. And bok choy Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. So here's an interesting thing. So you see that building with the blue all over it over there, and it's got those things that look like catch apparatus. So, good friend of mine, he's in construction, and he was telling me that this is how they actually demolish buildings anymore in Japan. So that blue structure is a safety net that'll catch anything if it happens to fall. But what they do is they'll actually start dismantling the buildings from the top down, and do it very cleanly and don't disrupt anything around. In fact, the building can still be in operation as they're dismantling it. So like some buildings, some of the ground floors will still have businesses in them operating while the building is being dismantled up top. And yeah, it's just an amazing thing to see. So this building, obviously it'll get dismantled and then they'll put something new up. And it all happens so fast over here. It's unbelievable, so efficient and amazing how quickly they put all this stuff together. So we're getting kind of close to Harajuku, which is going to be another crazy busy area. So you'll see a lot of people leading up as we go in there. There's all kinds of cool side streets and stuff going on everywhere. It's just really, really cool to see, honestly. And when there's a lineup, it means it's a good place. So there's a lineup to this joint. Some sort of ramen shop. Yum. Noodles. Noodles are great. Fantastic. All right, sorry, I gotta see what's happening in the chat here. Like I said, my phone's been having this overheating issue. It gets really hot and then the battery just goes dead real fast. So we'll get back to that. Let's go there. What, for noodles? No, I'm not gonna eat right now. And I've had so much ramen in the past few days. I kind of want to avoid the ramen. Where's my chat? What's going on? Bring the chat back. Live chat. There we go. Any places? I haven't seen anything like that. No. In fact, I don't think. Like, I think they're abandoning the whole shots thing here in general. I think the whole world is at this point. It's not even an issue anymore for so many people. Clyde, Alina from Saskatchewan is live streaming in Kara, Japan at the moment. Small world. Oh, that's amazing. That's cool. Well, I don't think I'm anywhere near Kara, Japan. I don't know where that is. Love you, Clyde. You started something and message was retracted. Okay, I started reading it and you got rid of it. Oh, well, thanks for the kind words anyway in the brief moment that they were still there. All right. Nara, Japan. Sorry. Oh, okay, Nara. I still don't know where that is. Nara. What prefecture is that in? Great stream, Clyde. Thank you. This is not where I wanted to go. I'm gonna try not to disrupt the crowd here as I try to get to the other side to cross the other way. Love is fleeting. Nara, near Osaka. Okay, I'm gonna be in Osaka next week, or this week coming. That's the thing. I can't wait because we're gonna go for okonomiyaki. It's like one of my favorite Kansai foods. That, and it's the home of takoyaki, right? Like that's where that's from. Oh, Nara's close to Kyoto. Okay, I've been to Kyoto a few times. Hokkaido earthquake. So there was an earthquake last night. It was I didn't notice it. The wife did. She said it woke her up. It was abrupt and short, but it was a magnitude 4, which I mean, it's sizable. People are worried about aftershocks Okay, we're back. Okay, perfect. Good to see that. I should buy AVE some tools. I should buy me. He does some. I love the way he tears apart stuff and actually like gives you all the nitty gritty about what's up with it. Where was I? I was talking about the earthquake. Yeah. So yeah, there was a magnitude 4 earthquake last night. Some people are worried about aftershocks. I'm not too worried. The oh whoa, Winiska with a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. The aftershocks. I mean, in a city like Tokyo. So I was here in 2011 when that big earthquake happened, and that was a magnitude 9. But it was a 9 in Miyagi. Here in Tokyo, I think it was somewhere around a 7. And the crazy part was it was like a minute long. It was really scary. Yeah, it was terrifying. And I just got out of the shower. I was at the mother-in-law's house, actually. We were staying with my wife's mom, and I just got out of the shower. And I didn't even have my skivvies on. I was just in a towel, and that earthquake popped off and scared the living crap out of all of us. And man, the buildings were swaying like trees in the breeze, you know, and it was terrifying. But everybody was safe, and that was the amazing thing about it. The architecture is designed to withstand this kind of thing, and so it did. It's amazing. But yeah, of course, earthquakes are a fear for everybody. But yeah, that is a thing. Hi, Clyde. Ooh, a walkabout. Yeah, that's right. A walkabout today. So we're gonna go down the main strip for Harajuku here. This is a really cool part of the city, and it's super busy. It's crazy. So I'll just give you a view of what it looks like. This is where we're going. So that's the direction we're going. Eat the blowfish, Clyde. I've never had fugu. Or maybe I have. No, I think I have. I had fugu last time we were not the last time, like 3 years ago when we were here. There was a sushi place, and they had fugu. But apparently it was farmed fugu, and there's no poison in the sacks because they don't eat they don't feed them sea anemones. So that's a thing. Too many people, yeah. It's always like that in this neighborhood. And this place is cool. This is where like a lot of the people come for fashion stuff, right? It's big. It's a big spot for that. And there's like all of these fashion stores and stuff as you're walking through. Lots and lots of stuff and lots of people. And this isn't as busy as it gets here. It's normally like crazy busy here, shoulder to shoulder, everybody as you're walking through. But yeah, not too crazy busy at the moment. May look that way, but it gets way busier in here. Just some of the names of the stores here, like Strawberry Fetish. Okay. Oh, that cracks me up. G-Meister, the $5 super chat. Hey, could you you should be handing out, Clyde, so some people something fridge magnets and interviewing the peeps. A lot of people don't like to be bothered on the street. I'm not gonna lie to you. People don't like to be hassled. But I did try reaching out to some other tubers, some that are interesting to me anyway, and I didn't hear back from anyone yet, unfortunately. So I was really hoping to meet up with the Japan Reporter. His name's Nobita. He's got a great channel. It's called the Japan Reporter. You definitely should check him out. He's got some really, really good stuff going on. Um, just released a video yesterday, actually, and it was talking about racism in Japan, and it was very thought-provoking. Very thought-provoking. I don't see any when I'm here. I'm not gonna lie. This is oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. I gotta show you this. This is a fashion store. Whoops. That's something else. That's a new thing. This samurai look of fashion. Amazing. Okay. All right. Looks pretty cool. Do they have Japanese libraries? Will you take us to see the cherry blossoms? It's spring. Well, we're going to Yoyogi Park. If there are cherry blossoms, that's where you'll see them. So we'll check that out. Repair shop tour. I don't know any repair shops that I could go to. That's not a thing. Schwab's next outfit. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, I can see the Cotton Schwab wearing that. The rhinestone samurai. Japanese kiss shops there. I don't know about those. I was in Akihabara the other day, and it hasn't changed much. They still have those maid cafes and stuff. That's a big thing there. But yeah, it's an awkward sort of experience, I think, for sure. That part of seeing stuff. But there's a market for it, so people go along with that. Whatever. Oh, we got something really busy here. This is some sort of sweet shop. Cotton candy. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's obviously getting a lot busier right now where we're at. It gets pretty hectic in here. Yeah, lots of people. I'm not gonna read that out loud. I didn't know YouTube's listening. Clearly doesn't listen to rock and roll. Who doesn't? I don't know. Sunday morning now? No, it's Saturday. Saturday afternoon now. I believe it should be after. Yeah, it's noon. Noon on Saturday, the 11th. Ooh. We're almost at a crawl now because it gets so busy as you're walking through here. But I wouldn't mind checking out some of the shops as I'm going through. So I like some of the shops that sell hats. I like the selection. It's great. But yeah, here we go. See any Teslas there? I haven't even looked. I don't recall seeing a Tesla at all. I'm sure there are, but no, I haven't seen a lot. Hey, look, they got the President of China T-shirt. He's really good friends with JT. Oh, cool. I might come back to that. This is a cool hat that maybe I want to get. We'll see. They drive on the right side there. No, they drive on the wrong side. They do. They're right-hand drive, and they drive on the left side. Okay, what? Oh, there's a locker place there. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it still exists, because there was this place here years ago before my son was born. We took my daughter to it, and it was a kitten place. It was like a cat place, a cat cafe where you could go in and you can play with the cats inside the place. And it was right upstairs there, and it no longer exists. Oh boy. Oh, that's a shame. It used to be right up there on that floor. And now it's just, now there's just a duder. I always laugh at the name of that. It's pronounced Dotoru, but it just looks like duder. And I used to always have a good laugh at that. Duder Cafe. Let's go in here because there's always fun things. Wow, they still have. That's funny because I have that hat at home. I bought it here. It's still the same stuff going around. This is an interesting place. It's like half inside, half outside. There's no roof on part of the section of it, but it feels like you're indoors. Looks like some of the shops either haven't opened yet or don't exist anymore. Oh my God, no way. I love these guys. Well, okay, first off, that's it's Queen, but these artists, they have this show. It was called The World of Golden Eggs, and it's like one of the funniest cartoons I've ever seen. If you can get a copy of it with subtitles, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, so we got all these little shops going on. Oh wow, that's changed a bunch. Check this out. This is amazing. So I'll turn this around. So you see these every once in a while. These are shops where it's entirely just what do you call them? The gachapon vending things, and the whole place is just this. It's something else. I mean, yeah, like an entire store of just gachapon. What do you call them? The coin slot vending machines. They look like this here. The little you turn it, it goes gutty gutty gutty, and pong. Yeah. It's a whole store just devoted to that. That's our future. It's not that bad actually. The itchy scratchy quality. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't. One thing I can tell you is all the clothes that I've ever gotten in Japan have always been like top notch, actually quality. Oh, I love that. Ramen. It's like Gundam style ramen. Love it. And of course the vendors. I think I'm gonna grab something from one of these. Yeah, they do have the Sika. Which machine is this one here? Just want a cold tea. Now, that it looks like this is a thing that it looks like on the surface, right? Cashless society, and everybody's gone cashless with all of this stuff. And I just did a cashless transaction, and wow, there's music in the background, so I gotta avoid that. Let's get out of there. Okay, we're coming out to Harajuku Station. That's right across the way. The train's going there. And right at Harajuku Station is Yoyogi Park. And we're going to get over to that. But yeah, so that was a cashless transaction, which was interesting. But it's not like it's tied to some account or anything like that. What it is a prepaid card. You just put money into a card. You use cash at a machine to put it in. There's no tracking, no tracing, none of that stuff. It's just I charged it up with money, and I can spend it when I want to without having to deal with coins and all that junk all the time. So that's it's interesting. So like on the surface, or on the if you just look at it, you might get a different impression of what's actually going on with transactions. Actually, Japan is such a cash-based society. It's amazing. Everybody has cash. People use cash a lot. They haven't let go of that to go cashless. But like the Suica cards, they're convenient as well. They're mainly for getting on the trains, but since you could charge them up with cash, people use them as like a debit card kind of thing. Just charge them up with so much. How much what? Oh, sorry, I'll pull out the chat here. There's been some construction going on here. It looks a little different than I recall. Let's get back to... Oh, okay. How much for a 12-pack of beer? Well, a 6-pack of Tall Boys. What was it? 6 packs of tall cans. It's, I think it was like... I think it was like a 1,200 yen, which is about $12. It's yeah, it's considerably cheaper. What was more insane to me than the cheap beer was like spirits. Spirits are so cheap. So I was just at a store last night, and I was buying. Oh boy, I'm just trying to navigate here. I was just at a store the other night, and I tried to. How much for a gimbal? Oh yeah. Is it too shaky? So I could have brought my gimbal, but I didn't. I decided not to, just so I could have a little bit less a little bit less to deal with at the moment. Hold on here. Let me just put this. Is that gonna fit? Yep. And stop and get a drink, because I'm thirsty. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the price of whiskey and spirits I thought was really, really crazy. I'm not lost. No, I know where I am. Yoyogi Park's right here. I'm just really thirsty. I wanted to grab a sip of this tea. See any metalheads? Not today, no. No, not today. I haven't seen any. So the reason why I didn't bring the gimbal out is it's just a bit more to pack around. And this little selfie stick that I have here has a tripod bottom on it, and that makes life a little easier when I stop to have a drink like that, like I just did. I guess I can extend it out. Yeah, it helps a little bit, I guess. Not a ton. But yeah, we're gonna go into Yoyogi Park, which is a beautiful place here. I'll flip this around so you can see as we get past the thing. Yoyogi Park is that way, but this is the big main trail, walking trail, and it's just a beautiful place to go. I love it here, and it's always nice. You can get a nice little break from the city feel, I suppose you could say. So Tokyo is pretty diverse. Wobbly pops are how much? Oh, they're super cheap. They're okay. So there is an added tax on beer in Japan. I don't know why they did that a bunch of years ago to try to get people to drink less beer. And then they ended up coming up with another type of beer that's like beer, but it's not beer, and it skirts around the laws for that and whatever. It's not as good in my opinion, so I just don't drink that. But yeah, it's it's a lot cheaper here than it is in Canada. They overtax us to hell. I mean, for everything, really. Take in a baby metal concert. I would if they were playing. I don't know if they're playing. I would go see them. That would be a fun show, actually. But yeah, as I was saying, it's nice because you can get out of the city. It's really, really beautiful here. It's a really nice scenery, really nice thing going on. What time is it? 1 p.m. No, I think it's like just after noon. 12:22. Yeah, so quite early. But yeah, I don't think the blossoms are happening just yet. We're really close to that. Let's pull this chat up. Cute kids. Only assuming. Kuraido is applied in Nihongo, yeah. yeah, that's right. Oh, this place is nice. I love coming here. When you get so far and then there's a temple, I'm not gonna go in while streaming. I don't think that's, yeah, I don't think that's very respectful. You're bringing me back some high-end whiskey? Yes, I am. Noob, I definitely am. I was looking at some at one shop, and I have some in mind, maybe. If not, then I'll be getting some at a different place. That's anyway. We're gonna get you something nice. Give you an excuse to come drive up to Canada and have a visit. That's definitely on the menu for that. No, that forest is not here. That's not where we're at. Oh, I love these old light posts. Cool. It's whiskey time in BC, is it? I bet. It's early day time here. So, like I said, I'm going out with a good friend of mine, Haynes, for dinner, and then we're gonna have some beers after that. Again, too many good places to eat. Clyde be gimbal, Clyde be quick, Clyde jump over the candles. Yeah. I need a gimbal, don't I? Bring you back a husband. Oh, that's funny. Have you seen Felix Rex? Black Pigeon Speaks, feeding the pigeons yet? No, and I think I meant to reach out to him. I haven't yet. Maybe I should. Is he here in Tokyo? I'm not sure. I know a lot of his bee shots or bee footage. B-roll, that's what it's called. A lot of his B-roll comes from Tokyo here. So I'm assuming that he shot that. You should bring on Ryan Dawson. Is he out here? I haven't heard that name in years. Holy cow. Ryan Dawson, is he still doing stuff? I haven't seen or heard about him in a long time. But yeah, I remember watching him years and years ago. Stay out of that forest. Yeah, I will. Can you speak the language? I mean, as good as like a foreigner with broken Japanese can. But the crappy part is I can't read it. Don't forget that beer is going up on April 1st. Hit the damn like button. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. We're at 412. We're doing good. That's amazing. But yeah, holy cow, this past few weeks have been amazing, and it's kind of put me in a spot on when it comes to YouTube where I haven't been posting very much, and well, that's not helping, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to really step up my A game when I get back, because yeah, that not good for the channel, not good for metrics, that's for sure. I think the thing that's really helped my channel do well has been consistency, and just how did that close? It's been just consistency and posting regularly. That's really that's what's led to a large amount of the success on my channel. And well, I've been definitely Putting it down, as of late, just because I'm on vacation, and that's fine. That's fine. When I get back, I'm gonna have to really step up the game though again. Enjoy yourself, Clyde. Oh, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, we do have our things that we got to worry about. Absolutely. Oh wow, it's beautiful here. Or those afflicted with the YY chromosome, eh? What? What do you mean by that? Afflicted. I did see. I did see the. I don't know if anybody saw the clip. It's the microaggressions clip. I don't know what committee it was, but it was some MP for the Conservatives mentioned something about what was it? Jolie, that Jolie chick. The what is she's the Minister of War in Canada essentially. Anyway, he kind of made fun of her for staring down the was it a Chinese official? So just gonna show you here. This is there's a temple just that way, and I'm not gonna go there with the camera rolling. That's just I'm not. It's not respectful. So it's a really nice place, and I've been there many times. You go, you wash your hands and mouth. Actually, you're meant to wash your mouth out. There's a little spot to do that, and then you go in and you chuck some coins in and donate and ring the bell and say your prayers, and then you can buy the little luck charms. So it's a reason for a lot of these people as they go for this walk. I've got some birthday cake for you. I don't think it'll keep long enough though. I'll just eat yours in your honor. Well, thanks, Noob. Happy birthday. And Noob gifting 10 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. Everybody who got one, make sure you're thanking Noob in the chat there. Thank you so much, my man. Probably need to wash my mouth out. yeah, maybe. I don't know what it is. That's part of the thing, the tradition. When you go in there, you wash your hands, and then you wash your mouth before going in. You want to be clean. I think it's an interesting thing. It's the same thing at like the onsen, which is the natural hot springs, or the sento, which is public bathhouses. When you go to these places, before you go into the bath, before you go into the water, you have to wash yourself. And it makes sense. It's like years ago, I used to do maintenance at some properties before I got my ticket as a mechanic, and some of these properties that have jacuzzis, and nobody would want to like bathe before getting in, so they're just gross. These like, they're septic, the human stew. Just disgusting. I'll never go in a hot tub, like a public hot tub ever again in Canada, because they're just so gross. And your handsome face. What was that comment? But yeah. When you go to the hot springs, you definitely wash yourself off before you get in, because some of those places, it would get really rank in the jacuzzis. The worst thing that I found too was women that wouldn't remove their makeup, like foundation and stuff, and it would leave that scum ring everywhere. I'm just trying to navigate around these people. as I'm going through here. Trying not to get in the way of people taking photos and stuff as well, right? I'm just trying to get out of their way, let them do their thing. And oh, there's a nice restaurant here. Restaurant, eatery, sort of thing, right in the park. Oh, I'm smelling it. It makes me want to chomp down. Makes me hungry, actually. Seeing that? Oh, wow. Yum. But yeah, so that's, I think maybe I should take a stroll over to the other side where they have the Sakura Namiki. That's the cherry blossom trees in a row. Yoyogi Park's pretty famous for it. So a bunch of times in the past, I would come with friends during the cherry blossom. The amount of people that would come out is just ridiculous when the cherry blossoms are actually in full bloom. It gets so busy here that the cell towers like just can't keep up because there's so many people with cell phones in the immediate surroundings, and your phone just won't work. It's insane. It's insane how busy it gets here at that time of year. I think we're a little bit early for it. It's usually in, well, if you watch NHK, which is their television here, you can see that the blossoms are happening south of here, and it's on TV constantly. So as it gets closer to it, what people like to do is they'll come out and they'll picnic underneath these trees as the blossoms are in full bloom and the petals start to fall off, and it's like snow. It's something else to see. It's amazing. And so people just go into the park under these trees with their little picnic blanket and just sit, eat food with each other and drink alcohol. It's really fun, actually. The only headache is there's only a handful of public restrooms, and they're jam-packed, and there's huge lineups for it. So if you have one too many wobbly pops, you're really gonna have to learn to control the old bladder function. That's just the way it goes. The way it goes with that. But it's amazing. I'm seeing some of the trees here that don't seem to have any blossoms on them at all. But yeah, we can probably take a stroll around to the other side, which is it's a lot of fun. I have no idea where my battery's at, so if the stream ends abruptly, that would likely be why. But yeah, that's it. We're sitting at one just over an hour of streaming now. This is great. Sake, yeah, sake is sake. It's with a e, S-A-K-E. Yeah, there's really nice stuff. I like shochu as well. Shochu is fantastic. Should I go that way? Nah, I'll go the other way to Yoyogi Park. Where was I? I was gonna pop open the chat here so I can see it. It's hard to keep up with the chat because it pops on the screen like briefly on this camera or on this phone, and then it pops up slower on the other side. Oh, sorry. Just comply with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. What do you call 10 lepers in a hot tub? Oatmeal. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, gross. Yeah, I've heard the same joke, but the punchline was porridge. A little thicker. I am Play with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Nothing written on there, but hey, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. I missed the hot tub thing, lol. I've heard about Japanese tubs bathing, like they don't bathe in the same room as other biz. What? I'm not sure what that meant. So I'll lay it out. So there's a long culture of natural hot springs, but then also just public bathhouses. We call them sentos in Japan, and it's just a place where you can have a bath. Is really nice, actually, and they're separated, men or women, and you just go in and have yourself wash yourself off, and then have a soak in the tub. And it's I indulge. So years ago when I lived here, we did a couple of seasons. So I don't know if many people know this, but I used to be an avid snowboarder, and do a lot of that stuff. And I lived in Whistler for a good chunk of time. So I met my wife actually, and at one point we were like, hey, let's go live in Japan. And then the plan was, hey, in the winter seasons we'll go to Nagano and we'll live in Hakuba, which translates to White Horse, in Nagano Prefecture, and do the snowboarding thing and work and live there. And so at this place that we worked at, it was called the Mominoki Hotel in Hakuba. And I'm missing stuff here. I'll get back to that. I just gotta open my chat here. They had a natural hot spring right in the hotel, and I worked at they had like a pub, like a British pub style thing there for people that are staying there to enjoy. So the wife and I, we worked there. MG with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Nothing written there, but thank you for the super chat. But yeah, so we would, because we worked for the hotel, we had free access to the onsen, the hot spring, natural hot spring. So I took full advantage of that. We would go in there like nearly every day. I almost never used my own shower at home because we're just like, let's go for a soak after working and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. So I got kind of used to that. So every time I come to Japan, I take full advantage of any natural hot springs or sentos, because it's just awesome having a soak. It's one of those things. So this is Yoyogi Park. I'll turn this around. This is the entrance here, and it looks like it's getting pretty busy. Maybe there's a festival going on or something along those lines. I'm really not sure. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out soon enough what's going on with that. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Best part of the culture, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, it's one of the best parts. Yeah, the onsen. The onsens are fantastic. I really like it. And it was really awkward at first, going into a public bath with a bunch of other naked people. I'm not gonna lie, it was super awkward first few goes anyway. But no, it was amazing. So at one point, my wife and I, when we finished a winter season there, we had this like sedan. It was a Corolla, Toyota Corolla. If you ever get to go to Tokyo, or if I ever get to go to Tokyo, I'm gonna need some to employ. Oh yeah, employ me as a guide. Yeah, absolutely. Sure, I'll come. I'll come. That's definitely one of the coolest parts when I come to visit here. Is I don't feel like a tourist because I used to live here, so I know my way around, and it's very much easy to navigate around the place. So yeah, there's no blossoms yet on the sakura, and they're still nothing on them. Still absolutely nothing on them. It seems like they're having some sort of. I got really lost. I bet. It's easy to get lost. It is, but I mean, everyone's got GPS at their fingertips anymore, so it's kind of hard to stay lost. Oh, I wonder what this festival is. So, just give you a shot here of what's going on. There's all these tents happening. Not sure what the event is. Looks like they're like maybe some sort of recruitment thing. They don't look like vendors or anything like that. There's some guys over there with like workwear, construction work clothing. Interesting. And someone with toilet stuff? I don't. I have no idea what that is. What's going on? This is something else. But what I was gonna get into was the thing about the my other story about onsens. So, wife and I, we decided we wanted to go to Yakushima, which is it's a tiny island off the south coast of Japan's main island. So not as far as Okinawa, but it's oh, they have the what? That looks so good. The Whoa, that looks really good. I kind of want to eat that. I kind of want to eat that. And then, oh, of course, is that yakisoba? No. Yeah, they have yakisoba. Oh, it's so good. So good. I love this stuff. Anyway, get it. Maybe on the walk back through. Because, yeah, I wanted to walk down this way. Maybe on the walk back through, because that looked yummy. That looked really good. Is my wife from Japan? Yeah, she's from Tokyo. She grew up here in Tokyo. So when we come here, we're not staying in a hotel. We're staying with family, right? That's where the family house is. So it's Clyde's developing an appetite now. Well, when I walk past that, you could smell it. The yakisoba smells so good. And that's a funny thing because baseball is so huge in Japan as well. When you go to a baseball game, they don't serve hot dogs. They serve yakisoba, and that's just baseball goes with yakisoba. It's such an amazing thing. It's funny, but it's delicious. It's really delicious. Where's I going with that? So all of these trees are sakura. They're the cherry blossom trees. And when it's in full blossom, this park fills up with people. Like absolutely full. Like you can see there's a lot of people picnicking and stuff and having a good time at the moment, but it gets jam-packed. It gets like really jam-packed. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna close this off because the battery's getting low on that one. Worst case, I have a battery charger thing, so I can stick that in one of these phones if the battery starts going down. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back into that story. So after one winter season, we decided we want to go on a trip to this little island called Yakushima. And Yakushima is it's a tiny island. It's got a circumference of 100 kilometers. It's really small, and it's like a good distance from the southern coast of the main island of Japan. And why am I forgetting the name? Kyushu. It's just south of Kyushu, but it's like a 4-hour ferry boat ride to get there. And so we didn't want to just like fly down there or whatever. We wanted to take our time and travel the countryside in Japan. And we did it in this little sedan, a Toyota Corolla, and with our tent. And we would prop the tent up. We'd find like parks or whatever like this to just like go tent for tent, like not really legally camping, but we would just do it on the fly. And if the weather was bad, we'd just sleep in the car, which was really uncomfortable. But whatever, we were young and dumb, and that's what we wanted to do. But when it came to bathing, the bathing thing was like, well, we would go to the onsens, but because we got this like circadian rhythm from being outdoors all the time and like living in a car and we did this for like about a month or a month and a half, something like that, just traveling Japan. And we would be up with the sun, right? So we'd wake up as the sun came up, and then we would go hit up the onsens early in the morning as soon as they open up. And when we would do this, there would just be old people, like old retirees and stuff. And it would be a new location every single day as we were going to these onsens. By the way, this place is just beautiful. So this is the park here. It's just the scenery is just amazing, and people are just coming here and enjoying their time. This is a Saturday, so it's a little bit on the busier side, but it's just absolutely gorgeous here. Beautiful. So anyway, yeah, we would we would go to these onsens, and so it's the wife and I, or just the wife and myself, but then we would have to separate because it's like men's side, women's side. So I'd go in all by myself, nervously, into these places. Ooh, a hot dog place. Ooh, they got cheese dog, plain dog, yum. Those look good. Nice show, some street food, lol. Yeah, street food here is great. It's really good. But yeah, so I would go into these places, and at first, you know, you're all nervous because like it's like all by myself, and you're not going in there with board shorts or something like that. You're going in there with nothing, and nothing but a little towel to stick on your head when you get into the water. And it was kind of weird at first and nerve-wracking, but what it really did was it opened me up to how things are in rural Japan, like in the countryside, because I go to all these little tiny towns that, like, you know, just passing through, right? And I'm seeing these retirees inside the hot springs and the onsens, and they would generally be curious, and they'd be like, hey, who are you? You know, and ask me questions. Can you speak Japanese? There was the rare occasion somebody could speak a bit of English. It was weird, but they would ask, can you speak? Yeah, I can. And then the questions would start flying in, like, what's your story? What are you doing? Why are you out here? And it was just such a interesting experience, because like you're at your most vulnerable in a bathtub with like a bunch of strangers, and in a place where you don't know where you are, and the people being so friendly as they were, it was so amazing, and such an amazing experience for me. And they would always, you know, I'd say, oh, my wife's Japanese, and the one thing that they would always say is like, your children are going to be beautiful and so smart. And I always just kind of laughed at that, because like I've heard stories about, you know, racism or whatever in Japan, and that squashed it all for me right there. When you have people who are, you know, the most countryside, most like country bumpkin type people, and the experience that you get from them is like, welcome to my, not only like welcome to my land, but like welcome to the gene pool. You know what I mean? It squashed any sense of like there being any racism in this country. And I'm sure there is, but like not at a deep-seated level. Let me just put it there. Yeah, I'm sure there's animosity, but no, that killed it. That killed it. It gave me so much appreciation for the place. Absolutely. And yeah, I got over my fear of like being in a tub with a bunch of random strangers. That's for sure. And now I just love I love going to the onsens. It's amazing. Now I'm just catching up on the chat, because like I just went on my rant about that. Cheers. They came here to do it. Smart guys. Okay, am I missing something? I didn't. Oh. Keep it going, Clyde. You're a natural. Show us some extra pictures with your phone to add some landscaping and beauty to Tokyo. Find a dog or something. Find a dog. What kind of dog? Like a hot dog, or like one of those? One of those. There's plenty around. Oh, these food vendors, they're looking really busy now. I could go for one of those. Oh, they look so good. They actually look really, really good. Not gonna lie. Okay, I gotta catch up on Japan is a bucket list place. Yeah, well, it's always been the place I would love to retire. Well, especially Tokyo here. I guess, like, I don't know. I could never see myself in a Western major city. Tokyo is just such an amazing place, and it's so safe and That's one thing. What are we looking at? We're looking at how do you read that? Cheese hot dog. Hot dog. Okay, cheese hot dog. Oh, it looks so good though. The cheese hot dog. Should I? I'm tempted, but I'm gonna refrain for now. Just, we're the homeless people, right? Where are they? No, there are homeless, but it's largely people who have mental issues. That's what you'll find. You don't have people that are like Jasper even saying we're the homeless people. Get something Japanese. Like get something Japanese, like something to eat. I'd eat something. I'm not a mukbang channel. I don't usually do the thing. Hey Jasper, welcome. Yeah, welcome Jasper. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. You don't see a lot of homeless here because, well, they don't really have much of a tolerance for loitering. They don't have much of a tolerance for a lot of things. But there are some homeless people. There are actually encampments within this park. It's not like an encampment like Hastings, holy cow, in Vancouver. But no, like is that a kid running around with a whistle? I was like, what's going on there? No, there's like a few people that have just like they'll set up a little camping spot solo. You don't see like encampments of like many homeless people. At least I haven't run into any of that. And yeah, like I said, loitering is kind of one of those. They don't really have a tolerance for it. They don't let people just hang about in places because yeah, well, they just don't allow for it. But it's a thing. So like there's a park close to where we live, and they've taken out the benches, which is sad because I think there was some homeless people sleeping on them, and so they just removed the benches. So problem solved, I guess. It's unfortunate, but I think there are social services for people that are like too far gone, with mental illness and stuff to the point where they can't maintain a job and they end up on the street. So they do handle that, but I think there's little tolerance for like drug addicts and stuff like that. You'll just end up in the clink for that sort of thing. And because of the social stigma of all that stuff, you're not going to get a lot of people feeling sorry for you and helping you out. They pretty much see it as like, well, you got yourself in that situation. SOL, pal. That's just that's the brutal part of it. If you got a bleeding heart for that situation. Let's catch back up on the chat here. Where are we? Holy, I'm missing out here. Yes, Clyde, eat something. Definitely watch after. See, I was looking for if there was a takoyaki place. That would be awesome. I could go for some takoyakis right now. Eat. Holy cow. I'm not a mukbang YouTuber, that's for sure. What's that? I think I might go back to that place in Harajuku with the hat that I was looking at that I liked. Maybe I'll buy that. I don't know. That's the thing. I am trying to save my appetite for tonight though. If I eat too much street food, I won't be hungry. So this has been my mission on this trip, is like wait until I'm actually really hungry for stuff, because the time that food tastes the best is when you're really hungry. You know what I mean? Like, so last time I came here, I was probably in the worst shape of my life. Like I was out of shape. I guess I was a shape. Pear is a shape, but I was out of shape, and I was at the point where the whole time we were here, I was eating so much. I was just eating all the stuff that I wanted to have, but I never found myself hungry the whole trip. So this trip, I said, no, I'm gonna change that, and my new strategy is wait until I'm really hungry, and then go get the like best food out there. And so far every time it's just delicious, so good, amazing food. But yeah, food in Japan is so good. Like all the things that are completely bad for you, not good for you, like ramen and just fried food everywhere. So many different amazing fried foods. Kushiyage is still one of my favorites, and that's it's basically like skewers of whatever, the bunch of different things, and then they bread them and then deep fry them with like breadcrumbs. Not in Japan they call it panko. Panko is like breadcrumbs. It's translated to, if you translate it, it's like bread kids. Ko is children, right? So the crumbs are the children of the bread, which is hilarious. But yeah, breadcrumbs, not battered, is what I'm trying to say here. So we're sneaking up on Harajuku here. Where are we? Linda Hunter with a $5 super chat. Towards your hat 07. Oh, okay. You're helping me. You're helping me with the purchase of the hat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's see if that place. Oh, I'm sure I can find it again. Oh, this phone is just driving me nuts. I swear I'm never gonna buy another LG. This thing has not been a great experience. This one I'm on is Samsung Galaxy, and it's been better. It's been a lot better for me. So I think I'm gonna switch it back to that for my daily driver, because this thing, it's really not doing great. Yeah, Samsung's a better unit. Oh yeah, busy part of town. I think, yeah, Harajuku is going to be a little bit more like Harajuku. Oh, it's moving so slow. I want to get this light before it changes. Oh, it won't be. Maybe. That last little bit. Holy cow. Just trying to sneak through there. So, yeah, busy. Expensive there? No, so many things are relatively cheap. I mean, like, if you want an apartment, yeah, quite expensive. Holy cow. But I mean, if you compare it to Vancouver prices, I guess maybe comparable for sure. But if I was going to spend that kind of money, I would much rather live in Tokyo than Vancouver, Canada. Get out of town. But so many other things are much cheaper. Like food is cheaper here. Like to go out to eat, street food, it's all for the quality of what you get is really cheap. Convenience stores, believe it or not, have actually really good food. That's a thing. TCR Lee with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. The public transit in Tokyo is amazing. Yeah, you can see some of the trains going by here. The TTC in Toronto is a joke compared to Tokyo. Absolutely. TTC is terrible. I mean, I lived there like, wow. Oh, holy cow. I'm dating myself, almost 20 years ago. But it was awful, the TTC in Toronto. And I originally came from Hong Kong, so I have experience in good public transit. Wow, this is so loud. It's one of those political vans. They go around with these big mega loudspeakers, and then they say their political message on it. TTC is a toy train set. Oh, that's funny. How old were you 20 years ago? 20. Wow, no, I actually lived there even more than 20 years ago. That's crazy. But yeah, TTC is a joke. In the rail system here, so this is this train going by. You catch it at this station here, which is Harajuku Station. But this line is known as the Yamanote line, the Yamanote Sen, and it's if you look at the train setup for Tokyo, I know it's really confusing to look at that. Do you have a young family? Why don't you all move to Japan? I don't know. That might be a consideration in the future. But yeah, if you look at the train system for Tokyo, you'll see one line that's like a big circle that goes around the center part of Tokyo, and that's the Yamanote line. That's the one that just went by there. Eggs are supposed to be the safest to eat in Japan. Eggs are really good, and yeah, they're safe. They're what would it be? The quality checking in when it comes to food and all that stuff is top notch in Japan. Top notch. Like even the stuff that you think might be questionable, like the golden arches. That's the thing. But yeah, no, food quality is top notch here. And eggs is funny because I've actually been keeping track of the price of eggs while I'm here, and that you can largely thank Master of Snatch for that one. And he's got me looking at the price of eggs because we've been looking at inflation all over the place, and it seems like the still quite cheap here in. You can get. They don't do dozens, they do 10 eggs, but they're still like roughly for the price, usually around 400 yen, which is about $4 or less for 10 eggs. And they'll always be like top notch, good quality. Oh, I was looking at this hat, but I have this hat at home. You guys have seen me wearing this one before. Tokyo, Japan, Harajuku. Okay. Nailed for the copyright on that one. So I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, I thought I was seeing a different hat, but that's the same one that I have already. That's in my collection. This hat that I wear all the time, this is actually a friend of mine's shop in Whistler. So I love this hat, and this is the one I wear the most. But yeah, we're back in Harajuku. Just having a peek around. Oh, some people getting those. Wow, there's like big lineups for all the food stuff. So I don't know, like, what do they have here? Is it like a teriyaki or no? Ooh, cheesy sticks. There's the menu. Cheese sticks. And it looks really busy. There's a big lineup to get at the front of it. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna stop here real quick so I can have a sip of my drink quickly. Interesting stuff here. I'm not sure what sort of display they got going on here. What that's about. It's a interesting store. CNP Laboratory. The laboratory. And go with a sip of my green tea. Yeah, rainbow trash bags. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. So the whole going in and checking it out thing. A lot of people really don't like people filming inside of shops, and that's why I've kind of refrained from it. I don't know. I think people are becoming a little bit more open to it. But if you look in the store, it's a makeup shop. I'm not going in. But that is a thing. Oh, BPS Gallery Black Pearls. Okay. A lot of different things. It's it's interesting. Man, it's warm. I don't know what it's like in Canada right now. I guarantee you it's not nice like this. It's I think it's got to be more than 20 degrees right now, and just amazing weather. I'm really not looking forward to getting off the plane in Vancouver and it being like 10 degrees or colder. Come on, chat. You gotta catch up. Where are we? Right. Freezing cold in Ontario. I love how so many people and no garbage. Yes, yeah. So there's a combination of things going on there. Just people have just a general respect for cleanliness and don't litter. You have garbage, you take your garbage and you bring it to somewhere where you can dump your garbage. That's just the way it is, and that's the way it ought to be, in my opinion. I don't like litter. I don't like littering. Keep the streets clean. Don't just huck your trash on the ground. It's really not respectful at all. And then the other part of it is they actually have street cleaners that actually want to keep the streets clean, like people who come out at night or whatever, early in the mornings, and take care of that stuff. Minus 14 in Alberta, minus 11 in Edmonton, minus 20 Alberta. You guys keep telling me to move to Alberta, and you're not selling it for me. You're not selling it. That's for sure. Holy cow! Yeah, just not feeling it. Wow, those sticks look really good. We got people eating these delicious, I don't know, whatever sticks, potato sticks and meat sticks. They look good. They look really good. I'm so tempted, but I don't want to wait in line for like 20 minutes. Some of these joints are so busy, and you know, good for them, right? They're doing really good business-wise. But yeah, sometimes it takes forever to get a bite. Oh man, does that look good though? Oh, look at that. Oh, meat sticks. Busy place, yeah. This is Harajuku. I really love coming here. Just such a fun place to come see. It's like a festival every day. Of course, this is Saturday, right? So this is people's weekends, and there's a lot of people coming out to do stuff. My daughter really likes going to that store there. There's all kinds of cute stuff going on, and she loves it. It's really good, really good. Pet pleasure store, is that what it said? Oh, what do we got there? Oh, I got another meat stick place. Oh, it looks so good.
You gotta hop in the ring.
Oh, they're just like Tappy. Oh, hold on. I gotta go check out this. Tappy. That looks so good. It looks delicious. Is the lineup big? It looks quite long. Oh yeah, it's way down the. It's just too busy. It's way too busy. We got cotton candy coming through here as well. That's something else. Oh, it's getting a little hectic. I need to get on the other side of the dory here. Eat carbs. You won't ruin dinner. I'll just ruin my figure. That's for sure. Chris B with a $2.79 super chat. No text. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey Clyde, come move to Banff. You still get beautiful mountains. Yeah, and it's way colder. It's way colder. Isn't it expensive? Oh, okay. That's really got my appetite going right there. So this is a unagi place. We got unagi there. So if you don't know what that is, unagi is eel. It's freshwater eel, and it's quite a bit of preparation to make it work. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm being such a... Oh, I gotta get over here. Okay, here we go. Unagi is quite a bit of preparation because there's all kinds of little bones in it, and it's quite a big deal to get it prepared, and so it's a bit on the expensive side. But it's barbecued. They do it like this really nice barbecue with a nice barbecue sauce, and you can get unagi at like sushi places everywhere, and it's good. But if you go to like an actual unagi place, holy cow, it's amazing. It's amazing. You'll get like a whole unagi donburi, which is like just on rice. But holy cow, it's really, really, really good. Have you tried Nori restaurant in Nanaimo? Best sushi on the island. No, I've only been to the island a handful of times. Wow, even the convenience store is really busy. This is a thing. I swear this stream is gonna get taken down just for all the copywritten music going on in the background. Oh, I see some stuff going on over here. I'm just gonna deck off to the side here. I love these hat shops, but rarely do they ever have anything that I want to have. Oh, again, copywritten music. I gotta stay away from there. No, I don't want a hat that says Los Angeles on it. No thanks. But that's the thing. If you come to the island, come for tea. Lots of masks, eh? Yeah. Well, it's still heavily recommended here, which means like you ought to. There's a lot of people just don't comply, but it's actually on the 13th they're lifting any heavy recommendations. That's a thing. So not tomorrow, but the next day you'll see a heck of a lot less of them. These potato sticks look really good, but I know I'd wait in line for like an afternoon to get one. There's a lot of shops that have sweets. I'm not much of a sweet tooth myself. The chat's still telling me to eat. I'm trying to get ahead here. Just trying to get out of the hustle and bustle, busy part of it. Wow, there's lots going on. Oh, it's like a traffic jam in here now at this point. Or it's kind of shoulder to shoulder. It's really busy, so it's it's hard to just jump the crowd, you know. And if you look down the way, yeah, it's quite busy right now. Check that place out. See what they got. No pickpockets like Europe. Nope. None of that here, which is awesome. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, I found myself on the wrong side of the aisle again. I'm just looking at stuff. Whoa, sneaking across. Get myself over there. Hello from New Brunswick. Hey, how you doing? Hello from Tokyo. Got some, more just fashion and accessories and stuff. A lot of, it's a big time touristy kind of place, right? And if you notice, like a lot of the shops will sell like similar products and stuff. It's the tried, true, tested, what tourists like to buy knickknacks, right? But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Awesome market. Yeah, it's really cool here. And then, oh, that's a. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Lotteria. That's a fast food franchise here. Oh, just trying to make my way through here. Hello from small town Thorsby, Alberta. 1,100 strong. Wow. That's quite a small town.
アシックスじゃないのあれだ
Here we go. Yeah, it's really starting to get busy out here. The beard's looking really Viking-like these days. Is it? Oh, is the sun shining through and you can see the red in the beard? Yeah, that's a thing. It's the genes. Sounds like you had an adventures. You nay I are not remember. What? Hold on. Oh, the kebabs. Kebabs are great. So yeah, that's one thing I've always liked. So I don't know what it is, but oh wow, that looks like maybe some yummy places in there. Maybe have a look. From the Yukon, 350 strong. Wow. You stick out. Maybe that's why you stay in Canada. No, I stick out like a sore thumb here. It's hilarious. But let's see what we got for options here. I'm gonna try to sneak by the crowd, and I'm gonna get nailed for copyright in here. Looks really good. I don't know if I have to wait in a line to eat at one of these places. This looks really good. It's like cheese sticks, and this place is closed. What do they got here? Oh, and there's just seating at the back. The one place that I want to have food from is like got a lineup, and I just don't have the patience for it. It looks really good though. Great. Yeah, I want to eat something from here. What should I get? Oh, it's quite large though. Maybe next time. Those look really good too, the potato dogs. If I'd interview someone, I don't know if everybody's minding their own business. This is a weird thing. So like when you come to the city, everybody's doing their own thing, and it's kind of like you don't really stop people to just talk to randos. Not that I've found anyway. There are like meeting places where you can do that sort of thing. I found there's a really interesting thing. It's like a chain of English pubs in Japan called The Hub. It's called The Hub, and it's this. So in Japan, like most bars you go to, it's like you think you go to a new town, you want to meet people, you go hang out at a bar. You usually meet people if you go to the local watering hole, right? But in Japan, it's not like that. Most people, when they go to the bar, they go to what's called izakaya, and it's like it's cordoned off tables where you don't. There's no intermingling. You go with your group of friends, you eat with them, you enjoy your time with them, and that's. Sorry, I'm just gonna put my other phone away to conserve battery here while I go on my thing about meeting people in Japan. It's really tough. So what they've done is they set up these places called The Hub, and they're largely socially what they're good for is meeting people that want to do language exchange for free, essentially, because that's actually a thing here. You can be a tutor, a language exchange person, as a job where you basically you charge people for your time to just sit and have a conversation and talk in English. I'm not joking. This is a career for a lot of people, and it's or a part-time gig. And I did it for a bit when I first moved here, but it was really awkward talk, because you just get lined up with these random people. Holy cow, it's busy down that way. Okay, Saturday's definitely showing to be pretty busy. Anyway, there's these pubs called The Hub, and it's a chain, a franchise, and it's set up more like a pub style, and it's like open with tables, and you can tend to meet people there, but that's the kind of place where you might get to like just talk to randoms. But usually people are pretty reserved and they don't really want to just chat with random strangers, right? It's just, yeah. It can be awkward, to say the least. Because Tokyo's an interesting place because you can, and some people get depressed about it because like, even though you're around so many people, you really are just like a face in a crowd, right? Like it can get pretty lonely for a lot of people here, and that's a reality. That's where some people get depressed about it, and it can be difficult to meet new people in those kind of circumstances. I know I had trouble when I first moved here because I moved when I moved here. I didn't really have a plan at all. All I knew is I didn't really want to do the English teaching thing because the whole reason why I moved to Japan in the first place was so that I could learn the language and learn the culture, and not for an academic reason. 10th man, what's up? What's up, man? What's up, Clyde? Awesome gig. I suppose. If I ever moved back here, I might consider doing that gig again of just like yakking with people because I do have a gift of gab. It's it's one of those things, right? But English teaching was not something I wanted to do. I've heard so many horror stories about some of the businesses that you get wrapped up in for English teaching. I didn't need it because I didn't have a visa tied to that because I'm on the family register here in Japan. So wobbly pops later. maybe I'll stop and have a beer somewhere later. It's still the middle of the day, so like that'll put me into a nap mode. Marry people for citizenship. Well, I didn't do that. I married my wife 3 years before we even considered moving to Japan. We got married not so my wife could have citizenship in Canada, but interesting story. Okay, so why don't I just get into it? So when my wife and I got together, she was on a working holiday in Canada, which is an exchange program that we have with certain countries, some different countries. Oh my god, these kebab places look fantastic. It looks delicious, man. It looks really good. Maybe on my way past it. There's a lot of Turkish people in Japan, and they have kebab shops, and they're so good, so good. I think the one thing that makes them the best is Japanese cabbage is just top notch, delicious. But where was I going? So my wife and we got together. I met her through a mutual friend. I was doing a lot of snowboarding when I was in my early 20s in Whistler, and I found myself snowboarding with this crew of Japanese dudes. So I go up the hill and I met these Japanese dudes, and they were super fun to ride with. And they were fun, and they would teach me like all the swear words, and then we'd all have a laugh, and then we'd go out for beers together and stuff. And I just like I loved how they did things culturally and stuff. I love donair, yeah, donairs or shawarma or kebabs, whatever you want to call them. They call them kebabs here. But yeah, so I ended up snowboarding a lot with this Japanese crew. They're like, 5 or 6 different dudes that I would go snowboarding with, and I thought they were just so much fun. They were such a riot to go hang out with, and then after coming down off the hill, we'd go for beers and hang out. Anyway, I got to know them, and I really liked the culture and all that stuff. And then through a mutual friend, I met my wife. Actually, we'd seen each other and exchanged smiles on the local bus a few times before we formally met, and we met through a mutual friend. Anyway, long story short, we long story, a little less long, I guess. We got together, and we enjoyed each other's company, and it was romantic and all that stuff. But not long after we got together, I was like clued in. I'm like, I like you too much. Either this is gonna end in tears and you're gonna go back home or whatever, or are you serious? Like, do you wanna be together? And we had to have that hard conversation, and we chose to stay together, and that was that. And this was, geez, a long time ago now. We've been married going on 17 years. We're gonna have our 17th anniversary coming up soon. But anyway, so at the time we were like, okay, well, let's establish ourselves as a couple, because we'll have to do the common law thing. We didn't think much about the marriage for a visa sort of thing, but we were like, let's be smart about it, because we need to figure this out to make it work, right? And so we started thinking about that, and then her mom and sister came and visited us at our place in Whistler, and it was like 2 days into their trip. We were all sitting down for dinner, and my now wife's mom says, so when are you two getting married? And we looked at each other and we're like, okay, I guess that's that. I ended up calling my mom, and I said, hey Ma, what do you think? Sorry, I'm just gonna have a look at the chat here, what you guys are saying. What do you guys think if we don't have like a wedding and we don't invite anybody and we just kind of get married? And my mom's like, oh, thank you, because I'm the youngest of 8 kids, right? And it's just been so much hassle for my parents to go to all these weddings. So my mom's just like, thank you, no, that'd be great, just send us pictures or whatever. And so that's a thing that we did. We just we had someone who was appointed by the government to come in and give us a marriage license, and then we had a small party with friends that were witnesses. Shout out to my buddy Brad, who, I don't know if he's watching this right now, but he was my witness, best man in our wedding, and he ended up he invited a girl that he liked at the time to come to that party that we threw at our house, a small party. And years later, I was standing up in his wedding with the two of them getting married. So that's such a cool concept here. Ooh. Oh, we got the Japanese nationalists. I think that's who these people are, doing their protest. Hey, check this out. It's over the other way. Stop something. They're on about something. Let's go check out what they're upset about. Yeah, it's a protest. Yeah, you see these often. Oh, it's not nationalists. Looks like they want to free Tibet. Let's have a look. Oh, we're being guided to go off. Oh, they're saying free Tibet. Oh, they're telling us to get out of the way.
We want justice!
So that was a protest going on for freeing Tibet. So they wanna free, and they're saying it in English as well. That's a really interesting thing. Free Tibet. They're saying. Genie P with a 279 super chat. Do you speak fluent Japanese? Thanks for sharing. So I can speak Japanese. My Japanese has gotten a bit rusty over the years, but yeah, no, I can speak enough to get by. Sometimes it sounds a little broken, and other times I don't know if you can even hear me with the train going overhead. Sometimes it's a little broken, and sometimes it's clear. People say I have a really good accent in Japanese, which is that's flattering. But yeah, I can speak enough Japanese to get by. One thing I need to work on is reading and writing, though. Careful, Clyde. Oh, this phone is at 17%. I left the house, it was at 100%. This is why I don't buy LG. It's just junk. You guys are on the Samsung. A good thing I got a battery pack to keep that going, and I bought some data stuff, so that'll be helpful for that. But yeah, not good. Definitely feeling blessed watching this. Thank you so much. Cosmic Cornet, Inner Chi-Chi. I like that. How much does it cost to visit Japan for a week? Well, like I said earlier in the stream, we don't have to pay for accommodation because we've got a family. Like the family has a house here, so we can stay with family. But flying here was not cheap. I'm really gonna have to catch up on the bills when I get home. Let's just put it that way. This trip probably set me back like a good amount, and that's not paying for accommodation, right? So we're looking. I think just to fly the family over and back was like $6,000. So yeah, it's spendy. So hopefully we can get helped out by the algorithmic gods when we get back, and hopefully do a little better after this trip anyway. It's interesting. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a thing. Expensive, yeah. Yeah, so I think, see, I'm getting low battery on this phone. Let's turn that down so it's a little bit better. So hopefully that'll help me out here. Enjoying this. My son works in Tokyo. Oh, he works in Tokyo. Okay. What does he do? Like I said, I was getting into that story about how I kind of took the hard road when I got here. So easy thing to do would be just get a job. Get a job where most of the other foreigners get, like either as an English teacher or something along those lines. What I did was, I didn't come with a plan, that's for sure. But what I did was I wanted to, because I had an open visa and I didn't have to have a job that was tied to that, I wanted to be immersed in with Japanese people. So it was cool. It was a cool opportunity. But I got this a job at a bar really close to where I lived. That doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But it was. We're back. Okay, so I don't even remember where I was in my story. If anyone can remind me. Learn your rights, people. You have to keep them. Yeah, no kidding. Nah, he's on vacation. Yeah, I'm on vacation. So that's the reason why I haven't been making videos lately. I took people's advice. I said, hey, I'm just gonna enjoy some of my time off. But I do like doing these live Friday night live streams. They're definitely interesting. Not looking good. Are we not back? I think we're back. Hey, Hey, you're back. Yeah. I don't know where I was with the store. We lost a lot of viewers, unfortunately, because the message dropped out. These advertisements are hilarious. Oh, got an apple infection over here. That's the thing. Where are we? I mean, I know where we are. I'm just thinking, where should we go? You were working at that bar. Okay, yeah, this is my story. So I was lucky and I was able to get a job at a bar that I couldn't speak the language that anybody else that worked there spoke, which was hectic to say the least. It was awkward. So it made it really difficult. But it was the catalyst to me actually learning how to speak the language. I ended up learning a lot of like rude things to say, just because it was like working class type language and stuff, and I had to get corrected by my wife on what are more polite ways of saying things. That was the thing. But yeah, that's okay. This is interesting. So I was telling you about the place. It's called the Hub. It looks like a tiny building, but it's actually just like it's a building where the stairs go down, and then it's in the basement of that building, which is hilarious. But that's one of those franchise pubs that you can go to and do language exchange with people, or that's what a lot of people use it for anyway. It's just meant to be like an English pub type place, but yeah, what things are intended for and how they get used are completely different things. This is new. Yeah, this is a new section. But yeah, pretty cool. So we're back in Shibuya now. This is the Shibuya area. I remember crying trying to order a sandwich in French in Montreal because I moved to Florida when I was young and had moved in my 20s. Hoped to learn the language. I was very insecure. Yeah, well, it is really insecure, and it's well, to say the least. I mean, it's awkward. It's really awkward. Oh, this is a cool store. This is like a department store called Tokyu Hands. Am I in front of the thing? Yeah, Tokyu Hands. And they do, it's like a department store kind of place. But yeah, learning the language, like having a crash course on it, was in my experience, it was really tough. It was really tough, but it was the thing that got me to be able to speak it. Had I not done that, I would have been, worse off. I think it was a much better move to have done that than to go like some of the other traditional routes. Okay, which way do I want to go? Because this is the main strip. I'm gonna go around this other back way, see if there's any cool places going on. It's so funny because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go for a beer, but a lot of the places they haven't opened yet, because it is still quite young in the day, right? It's I love these garbage trucks. They're so cute. But if you look around, the thing that astonishes me the most is just how immaculate the asphalt is everywhere here. Kanji is so difficult. It absolutely is. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm good with kanji. I only recognize some characters. Wow, this is really kind of back beaten path area. We just found myself just like in front of an office building with like Everybody having their bento, having their lunch break. It's almost 2. Quarter to 2. Wobbly pops, eh? Sorry, I've got the screen turned down a little bit to hopefully not destroy my battery. Freedom. What was it? Clyde, when your wife gets pissed off and speaks Japanese, at least you understand her. Yeah. Unless she starts speaking some more difficult stuff. Oh, looks like a ramen shop. Looks really good, actually. So I haven't been to this area in a while. Ooh, sushi. Shibuya Beer Hall. Ooh, that sounds great. Shibuya Beer Hall. There's a ramen shop there. Shar Ann with the $6.99 super chat. Japan is on my bucket list. Live vicariously through you, lol. Thanks for this live stream. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning into it. It's this is the second time I've done this, and the last time I did it was 3 years ago. And yeah, it's absolutely a treat. And it's good for me because I get to go get some exercise because I've been having too many noodles and too many beers. Whoa, kare. Katsukare looks really good. I love the curry. Awesome Japanese protesters. I love it. Oh yeah. Maybe you're back on the live stream. What do we got going on here? This looks good. So there are some like standing bars and stuff in Japan. They're very few and far between, actually. But yeah, if you find yourself on the right street. I'm trying to remember where I knew there was a standing bar before. Maybe I can go in and give my phone a bit of a charge. I'm at 10% on this one. I don't even know what I'm at on this one. Oh, who knows? Oh, Ikinari Steakhouse. I've been seeing more of those popping up since the last time I came to visit. I think that's where the standing bar was. That's the way it goes. Oh no, this is. Yeah, this is the standing bar. It's shut right now. They probably don't open until later. I'm in people's way here. I feel bad. I feel bad when I do that. So yeah, cash on delivery, no charge. I've stumbled out of this place a few times in past years. Do they have Japanese village? I don't know what you mean. They have robot dog cops there. Not that I've seen. Not like China. That is just creepy. The stuff they have in China. I saw a thing where there's gates that people have to go through in China, and if you what was it? It tells you to smile. It wants to see your teeth. That's one of these things. Cake shop. Check out some sushi. Yeah, again, so it depends on the places. A lot of places don't want you to film in their. Whoa! Get out of the way for that car there. Yeah, a lot of places don't want you filming inside. This is a place I've been to a few times before as well. There's this British pub here, and it's on the second floor. It's quite a nice place. It's like, so the thing is, when you live here, like you long for the stuff from back home. When you're here on vacation, you don't really want your home foods, right? So I'm not really interested in going to an English pub that much now. But when I was living here, that was the thing. I was like, I would always want to just have like pub food or stuff like that. to make me feel at home. You get homesick, you know, sometimes. This ramen shop is really good. I've been here a bunch of times. We're gonna get copyright strike for that. Yeah, that's great. Woohoo. This one's oh, battery power is getting low on that phone too. Uh-oh. Where are we with this? Move Lounge. Oh, that's where I used to go when I was a smoker. There's a smoking room you can go hang out. They're provided by one of the tobacco companies. That was the thing. But yeah, a lot of places where you go in, they don't want you filming. So, and like they'll come in and like do the old dame desu, koko wa dame desu, gomenasai, shirei shimasu. Yeah, that sort of thing. Wow, lots of copyrighted music in this part of town. This is a thing. Oh boy, and my batteries are super low now. That's kind of where I'm at with that. What are we? We're 2.5 hours into this live stream, which is I'd say pretty good, pretty successful one. That ramen looks really good. Nice guy. That ramen looks really fantastic. Oh, that's the thing. But yeah, so we're getting ourselves back to where we were at the beginning of the stream, and I think that's a good place to go. I'm gonna take you guys back to Hachiko, which is just past that big, busy, most well-known crossing places. I'll show you here coming in. This is where we are. We're in Shibuya in Sentagai is the area. There's another one of those British pubs, the hub place that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, here's the main crossing. And more noodle places. The noodles are so good here. The noodles are just amazing. I love it. I should get something to eat, but I'm concerned about. Is the problem is you eat something and then you eat too much. You end up eating. Here's the main crossing. We're going across here, and it's just hectic. People going in every direction. So you just kind of got to do your best to navigate your way through before the lights change. You got to get out of the way. But yeah, here we are at Shibuya Eki, which is a Shibuya station, a train station. Quite a busy place going on. Lots of interesting things happening up here. You get a lot of people like buskers and protesters saying things.
Have a nice day.
Hey, have a nice day, man.
Have a nice day. Nice day.
Thank you. Oh, amazing. So yeah, you get a lot of people coming here to get some attention, or whatever it is they come here for. District is and whatnot. I'm just trying to get or moving or not moving. Take you back to Hachiko. Hachiko is the meeting place. It's known as the meeting place because there's the legendary dog Hachiko. That was the name of the dog, and the dog would come and meet its owner at the Shibuya train station every single day for its entire life, and it became this like heartwarming story about the dog. but people come here. This is like a place where people meet because of that story, and a lot of people want to take their picture in front of the statue of the dog, yeah, the Hachiko dog. But yeah, this is the meeting place. So most people, they say, oh, where would you like to meet in Shibuya? They'll say, oh, let's meet at Hachiko. Yeah, it's just a thing. Anyway, I've been having too much fun with you guys on this stream. Took you for a walk all the way to through Yoyogi Park from Shibuya through Harajuku. Had a great time. I'm gonna pull this open, see if I can get the chat going a bit before we get out of here. Here we go. Japanese Village is a restaurant there in NA. Oh, here in NA. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you'll find that. Montreal smoked meat sandwiches are what Montreal is known for. Poutine is in Quebec, a general thing. Thanks, Clyde. Any arcades? Okay, so I didn't go to Akihabara. That's like the one place where you get most of the arcades. But there are actually some. If I turn around, just on that street back that way, there are a few arcades that you can go to, and they're fun. Arcades are a bit of a different experience here in Japan. I'd love to take you guys on that experience at some point, possibly if we can during this trip. It's a lot of fun. I love going to Akihabara. I think Sunday's the big day when everybody goes there, and it's like really, really busy. They actually close down the main street, and you can walk everywhere and anywhere. Saturday's sort of the day for Shibuya or even Shinjuku, the different areas in town. But anyway, where was I? I'm gonna pop this back open before my battery dies completely. Oh, has it? Oh wow, that went from 8 to nothing. From 8 to 0, and that was that. Okay, it's the end of that phone. So anyway, lots of fun on this stream, and really, really stoked to have brought this to you guys. Okay, oh, there's the chat. Best cat videos on YouTube, ball bearing. Okay. Oh wow, I can actually go through the chat here. That's news to me now. Okay, I don't do the mobile streaming thing very often, so this is a new thing. Heard somewhere that in where are we going here? Oh, you rock, Clyde, and deserve. Well, okay, it's going too fast. Deserve success on your beautiful channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, and everybody, thanks for tuning in. Won't be doing the Discord thing. I know a lot of people will actually be in the Discord. If I get a chance, I'll pop in there and I'll chat with you guys if I can get a chance, if the battery will last me. But as always, I hope you guys have a great conversation over there in the Discord. Lots. Everything is distracting here. The whole place is a distraction. It's amazing. But anyway, great time here and really excited. Thanks everybody for coming out to the live stream and hanging out, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, are you sure you want to stop streaming? I'm sure. Okay. As always, keep on trucking.